Andres today. Today we're jumping into a movie. It is movie time, guys. This movie is called Renfield. I did not watch any trailer of this. It definitely was one of those movies that I saw. I was like, everybody started talking about it at one time. It was talked about it very quickly. It came and it left. It's actually a very short movie. That's why I decided to do it along with some of my other reactions I'm gonna film today. But I was like, let me get into this movie. I'm bringing you guys as much movies as I can, up and current movies that is out, as well as classic movies, guys. I'm gonna be doing polls upon polls. We're gonna do animation. We're gonna do some animation movies soon, as well as some other movies that are like on my list. I literally have a list. I don't write down a lot of things, but when I have like my TV show reactions that I need to do, and as well as movies that I just want to push, child, I'll be writing for days. Just so you guys know, a really quick disclaimer. It is so hot here in New York City, guys. It is dreadful. So it is that time that we're going to start blasting the ACs. We're going to be blasting the fans, and fortunately my microphone, it picks up everything. So if it sounds a little, you know, in the back, I don't know what to do, y'all, but I'm not gonna sit here sweating. I'm not sweating for nobody. I will not sweat. I hate sweat, it's so gross. But thank you guys for joining me. Just so you guys know as well, I'm looking at the date of July 15th to do a live Q&A, to have some drinks, y'all, and to like really just celebrate drinks, some music. You guys, we could talk about things, and really like dive deep into like a live. I haven't done a live in a really long time. I tried recently and I forgot how to do it while I was doing the live, so it went to shit. But we're gonna try to do a live again, and then slowly I want to start learning how to do more lives, which I can give you guys some updates on TV news and movie news, and maybe even if I go out and I do a live where I'm going out to eat and doing like kind of like reviews, like I'm gonna start being, it's about to get mixy, y'all. So I hope you guys will join me in that. It is called Sip Tea with me, Andres Alrey. I have a whole segment, y'all. So I'm ready to jump into this. This might be copyright claimed. It might be blocked. You guys already know this is YouTube. So let me jump into some information for y'all. If you would like to see this in a full reaction, please join the third tier here on the YouTube platform. That will always help copyright my shit, as well as my other platform, Patreon. So once again, if you want to see this in a full reaction, in case it does get edited down more than what I do or blocked, please join the platform today. I'm ready to jump into this. Please, the begging portion has just arrived on the scene, y'all. Please hit that like button. Please share the video. Don't forget to comment down below, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. So without further ado, let's jump into Renfield and find out exactly if I'm saying this name correctly.
This is a process, okay?
He's a monster. He's a goddamn fucking monster. That's what he is. We met at work and he was charming and mysterious. He told me it was me and him against the world.
My name is Robert Montague Renfield. I'm in a destructive relationship.
Whoa, that was a lot.
Renfield, I bid you welcome.
When I met him, I was a real estate lawyer, hoping to make a deal that would change my life.
Make a very good assistant, Mr. Renfield.
He also wined and dined me. He made me feel important, and then he made me his familiar. Take care of Master's every need, including staff changes, special dietary requirements. We had some great times.
Servant!
They come to an end.
The hunters have returned.
Dracula's powers come from consuming human life. Mine come from eating bugs. Make sense? Great.
She doesn't have much time.
He killed people I cared about. I can't let that happen again.
You want to be a hero, Renfield? You have to risk everything.
We need to prepare, and we need to do it before sunset.
I'm ready to do it for lunch. Protection circle.
It's a circle made of powder that it traps demons.
Can you maybe save that for later?
In my teeth?
It is in every tooth.
No matter what happens in there, make sure you save your sister.
Must be nice, not needing to be invited in.
Where did she go?
Rebecca, I won't hurt you. It's nice to finally meet you. Only imagine what you might have heard about me.
Besides making him bring you people to eat.
However, when I saw you through his eyes, I had to make things right.
God, you're such a fucking drama queen! Become his slave. See, that's where you're wrong. Because Master told me...
For half a millennium, I've seen only weakness. And then I looked into your... Renfield used only the smallest taste of my power. We could bring the justice you seek to those who've escaped it for too long. And I can heal your sisters. My blood will bring her back. I will undo what the Lobos have done. It's for you to join me.
Can you save her?
Yes.
What did he call you again? An empty fucking husk? Full husk! Full of everything you're not!
Your time is running out. Join me.
This is what he does.
I lost my dad. I can't lose my sister.
That was impressive. See what Renfield saw. Now, you'll see it go into me. You shot my foot.
Your foot still bleeds.
You can't take my teeth. Far more Renfields in this world than there are Rebecca.
Trying to figure out how to overcome their destructive relationship.
Dark poetry in the hearts of all mankind. Do you know what you are?
Robert Montague! Renfield! Am capable of change! Full power, motherfucker! A protection circle.
I got the instructions off a Wiccan Tumblr. Cocaine.
Really?
So, what do we do now?
So much folklore out there about how to actually kill a vampire, it gets confusing. Take him a long, long time to come back from.
Success is the best revenge.
Touché, ma chérie.
Au revoir, bitch.
Renfield said you guys gave me some Dracula blood?
Herbal remedy.
Okay, so you think they carried it at GNC?
I love you, Kate.
There's only one thing left to do.
I don't want you to go somewhere just to punish yourself. Never too late to be a hero.
I was lost in a world of darkness for a very long time. And thank you for using Dracula blood. None of us would have learned what it's like to come back from the other side and know things that you can't unknow.
I hope he's okay.
Be alright.
No longer feel like a victim because I finally faced my demons. I can find the power to do that. Then maybe everyone...
Well, I have to say this is a very good movie. I would rate it an 8.5 to a 9. It was very strong. It was hysterical. The action was rated 10. I was not expecting that type of action. This was crazy. I really did the humor in it. Everything really brought it together. I'm trying to think if there was anything bad about it. I don't think so. I think the fast pace of this type of movie was good. It wasn't slowing down. It wasn't really giving us much of like a backstory, a very fast backstory of Renfield, and we just kept it moving. It just kept moving, and that's what I love. By the way, the mafia lady who plays the mother, I love her. She is one of my favorite actresses ever. I met her from The Expanse, and I saw her in some other stuff, but she doesn't play she's not at least from my knowledge, she's not in a lot of roles, and I don't know why. Her voice is so iconic. And she's just pure gold. At first I didn't think I was gonna like the son, and then I ended up liking him a lot. I thought it was hysterical. Dracula, I can't remember that actor's name, but I know who he is. I didn't know he was that funny. Like, I think all of the movies I ever seen him in, he's very serious. But here he was pretty hysterical. I also liked the fact that they didn't make Renfield and Kate fall in love. It wasn't that type of party. I thought we were going to go there, but we didn't go there. Renfield definitely played, like, to me, he gave me very bisexual character if you were going to put a sexuality on it, because he did have a wife and kids, but also it kind of seemed like he was in, like, this weird relationship with Dracula. But then it could have been like like just like how it was, a master and a slave. But it also seemed a little different as well. It seemed like there was potential there, a potential there for love. But overall, it was hysterical. Loved it. I loved how they wrapped it up, and they definitely gave you that there could be a part 2 with Dracula coming back. Obviously, it's like you can't kill Dracula, so there could be a part 2. I'm very curious to see how well this movie did in the theaters. And there's really only one way to find out, y'all. Let's see how much it did in the box office, because I'm kind of interested. To tell you the truth, what's very interesting about this is that I did not hear much about this movie. It came and it left. It did 26.7 million in US. It has a 58% on Rotten Tomato. That's the word. The budget was way too high, so it did fail at the box office. It would never recoup all of the money that Universal actually put in it. It says over here. Nicolas Cage is who he is. I'm trying to think. So the budget, okay, so the budget for this movie was 65 million, and they only made 26.7 million on this. That's crazy. You wanna know why? Because I feel like this wasn't like advertised. I don't know, I just didn't, it wasn't advertised. Where was the advertisement, y'all? I know they dropped trailers, and the trailers hit millions, guys, millions. The trailer view count on this movie was by far one of the highest I've seen. But I don't know why it just didn't catch traction. It's everywhere it's saying it flopped in the theaters, but everybody is agreeing that Nicolas Cage really did bring out the character, and Nicolas Cage did wonders playing Dracula. We definitely saw a different side of him. To tell you the truth, what it is now in this day and age where we have streaming platforms, we have other ways to watch movies from the comfort of our homes. In order for people to get up and get out into the movie theaters, the movie really has to hit. The movie really has to be one of those movies that you're like, yeah, I'm going to go see it in the theaters. Like The Little Mermaid, for me, jumping to the theaters and seeing that more than once. Avatar, was it the second one or third one? I don't know. What the newest Avatar that a lot of people went and saw in the theaters as well as Guardians of the Galaxy. Like those type of movies definitely makes people want to go out and see it, and unfortunately for this movie, it just didn't do it for, I guess, the vast majority. I think that if I had the choice between staying in the comfort of my home and going to the box office, I'd probably stay in the comfort of my home because it wasn't that movie. It wasn't that type of movie for me to be like, let me go out and see it. I mean, I would support it because I think it's amazing. To tell you the truth, I don't see anything bad. I don't know. I really liked it. I think it was a fun movie to see. You know, if you were on a date and you guys had nothing to do, and you were like, let's go to theaters. And then after you watch the movie, you guys have been laughing and enjoying yourselves. Definitely not a family-friendly movie, but it definitely hit points. And maybe because it wasn't family-friendly, that it definitely took a hit as well at the box office. And also depending what movies came out during the same time as Renfield, that was probably another reason why it just didn't hit the numbers that, unfortunately, I think it should have hit. I wonder how it did international. internationally, but I don't have that. Oh, I do. I have everything. So the film, which has a budget of 65 million, over I just said 67, it only grossed 10 million worldwide on this opening weekend. Ooh, that's really bad. So it really did do bad. But anyways, I actually really did enjoy it. But now we got the numbers, guys. Now we know if it flopped, if it didn't flop. You know, I should be calling my movie nights. I think I'm gonna name movie nights something else. A flop or not a flop. Or I'm gonna think about it. Is it a flop or is it not? Or something. So my vote is that it's not a flop for me. I enjoyed it thoroughly, but it's a flop for it making its money, unfortunately. But I'm here for it. I am here. Oh my god, I just created a new thing. I'm super excited. I love the movie. I think I would watch it again, to tell you the truth. Definitely comment down below, guys. Did you guys see this in the theater? Let me know how you guys felt about this movie. And I will see you guys next time on Flop. Is it a flop or is it not?